Hey guys, Jordan here. I'm going to be doing a locals deck review over the deck I played at my locals today. It's TG Agents. It's a little different than most people think that would go into a TG Agent deck at least. First off, I don't run Kristya-less. I have Kristya-less, but I don't run them. They are actually right here. No, they're not. They're in my trade binder. Huh. So, I do have the Kristya-less, secret Kristya-less, but I'll put them down here just so you know that they're in the video. They're not going to be in the deck though. Actually, I'm just going to move them out. I don't run them strictly because it's TG agents, Tech Genus agents, and it's too slow for the deck. Like Kristya, you have the TG engine in the deck, and it just doesn't work. Like when you have Kristya, like it's extra monsters that aren't fairies, so it's like there's really no point in putting it. And maybe one, but no. Like I just dropped the idea of Kristya. Most likely side deck the two Kristyas, if anything, and I just went to kind of more of a chaos aspect of it. And I'll explain my card choices and everything. So yeah. You have 3 Master Hyperions. Basically, without the Kristyas, this guy's like your big beater. He's your boss monster, the Dark Arm Dragon of the deck, in a sense. He pops a card, remove an agent, or remove a fairy, pops a card. Then you have your Searcher, Earth, 3 of them. Basically, you search out the only target, Venus, which you're in 3 of, and it just gets you pluses pretty much. Like you summon, you search pretty much. 3 Venus. Venus basically is the combo starter. It gets out your big plays. It goes for all your boss monsters in your extra deck, and yeah, basically because you're special summoning the 3 shine balls, and then doing shenanigans with that. So yeah, 3 shine balls. Not much said on that. 2 Herald of Orange Light. I was thinking about running, since it's more of a TG build and not as much of a fairy TGs, kind of thing. I was thinking about switching these out for effect veilers, but I traded my effect veilers today, so, but I mean, this card still works really good. I prefer this card strictly because it destroys the target or whatever, rather than just negating. It's negating and destroying, so that's why I like it. And last fairy is Honest. Like I said, and don't troll on me, I am not running Kristya-less. I have them, but I'm not running them. Okay, so yeah, that's the fairy part. Now for the dark part. You have 1 BLS, basically just another boss monster of the deck, technically. It's kind of just like a random top deck, like, ooh, cool, or if you get in your hand, you just kind of like want to go for it, but it's not your winning condition. You have 1 Chaos Sorcerer. Really just one of each of these, it works together in the deck really good. It's just my choice, and I think it works really good. 1 Gorge, just because it's another dark type, another boss monster in a sense. Stops the OTKs, stuff like that. Then you have 2 Birdman. This is where a lot of people will probably be like, what? 2 Birdman? Really? This card is busted in the deck, and it's just really good. Like, I'm not saying you're going to be surprised because you're seeing Birdman. I'm being surprised because you're going to be seeing 2. Like, normally you would play 1 in the deck, if not any. Some people don't even play any, but it's just, it gets you so much going, basically. If you open up, and I'm pretty sure all the better players know, if you open up with these 2, you pretty much have a first turn Trish. You summon Venus, pay 15, special all of the shine balls, bounce 1 back to hand, special Birdman, and then you from there go to Trish. So it's like it just works. Like it just works in the deck, and I just think it's a very like reliable card that if you draw it, you're pretty much going to get a guaranteed like great turn out of it. And I really like the card in general. Birdman's one of my favorite cards, and it's a dark target, so VLS and Chaos Sorcerer. Next, you have Sengen. Sengen pretty much just like searches for your stuff. Just in general, if you don't like have a Birdman in hand or something, you can just set the Sengen and let it pop. You can also put it like overlay with for an Exceed summon. Sure, it doesn't get its effect when you detach, but still, like it's just good. And then the TG engine is 2 Strikers and 3 Warwolves. Warwolf is one of the most phenomenal cards in the deck. It's a dark type. It just works. Striker's one of those, just like, hey, cool, special summon. If I go first, I pretty much have a free monster. So it's pretty shenanigans, awesome. So that's it for the monsters. There's 26 monsters. So yeah. Now for the spells, we have the Draw Engine, 2 dualities. 2 is really all you need. 3 is a little overboard. And that's, again, personal opinion. Some people say 3 is perfect. But I just like 2. You special summon a lot in this deck, and you really don't want to restrict it. So yeah, 2 MST. I don't know why Konami put this to 3. Like maybe some people run a 3, but like I think 2 is perfect. Especially since you have one heavy. Heavy and with 2 MSTs is just like having a 3rd MST in a sense. Except this one just destroys extras like multiples. But yeah. Monster Reborn and Dark Hole, just the two awesome cards in the game right now. Yeah, and then Book of Moon and Mind Control. So yeah, that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 spells. Yeah, 9 spells. And then the trap lineup is just a simple 6 spell trap lineup. You have the Solemn Brigade, and these are not from Minecraft Exodia. If you guys have seen my channel, and you watch some of my videos, these are not from Minecraft Exodia. I had to trade my own other cards to get these. If you trade with Minecraft Exodia, just make sure you're getting your cards, because I haven't gotten my Solemn Warnings, and it's been over a month and a half. So watch that. Mirror Force, Trental, and Trap Dust Shoot. Now the changes I would make, not necessarily changes, but cards that I normally would side out for game 2 and 3. And I'm not going to show my side deck because it was just like strictly for today. Like it's no big deal anymore. But I'll tell you that I did side deck 2 Compulse. I would side out Book of Moon and Torrential almost every single game for 2 Compulse. I just think that Compulse is very good in this deck. It's very good in this format, and it's just like I don't want to lose my monsters if it's kind of like a dead draw, and like this is just kind of like Book of Moon. All right, it's just random. Like if this was at 2, that would be awesome. I would totally run 2, but I don't know. So yeah. As for the extra deck, you got 1 Gotchi. I was playing 2 today, but I traded for some stuff afterwards, and changed up the extra deck a little. But 1 Gotchi pretty much is all you need. You can run 2, but really all you need is 1. Pretty much just stalls you out, puts your monsters at a little bit higher of a boost and stuff like that. So he's really good. Along with Leviair, you remove from play a lot in this deck, and Leviair is just perfect to just get some stuff back. And then Leviathan. I went to Leviathan a lot. I went to these 2 at the same time today, like a lot, like at least 4 or 5 of my games today. And it just works, because he'll be up to 24, and then you can remove 1, he'll be up to 29. And so, I mean, like, that's just ridiculously good, and he just blocks. So that's it for the Exceeds. Synchros, you have the level 9s are Trish and Mistworm. You go for level 9s like repeatedly in this deck, and it's just good to have both. Level 8s you have Stardust and Colossal Fighter. Level 8s aren't as easy to make in the deck. You can make them, however, but it's just not as like common to make them. Level 7s you have Black Rose, Gen Exile Triforce, and Ancient Sacred Wyvern. You run light tuners, and like I always say, if you can run this card, you run this card. It's that good. And then he just has a good effect if you have the non-tuner as a light, and then Black Rose just nukes the field. As for 6s, you have Branak. Branak bounces stuff. Sorry I keep like missing my card like that. They're new sleeves. Branak just bounces stuff back, and it works. As for 5s, you have Hyper Librarian, Catastor, and TG Wonder Magician. Basically, you're running the TGs, so this is possible to go for. And Catastor's awesome, and you just run this. So yeah. And then for level 4s, Armor Arm. Armor Arm is actually one of the key cards in the deck too. And since I'm running Colossal Fighter, I can Armor Arm Colossal Fighter OTK. Colossal Fighter Armor Arm OTK, whatever. But so yep, that's the deck. Sorry for everyone who is disappointed that I don't run Kristya-less. Don't worry, I side them. I side them for sure. I want to side. Like if I was to play like game 2, side out the TG engine, which would be 5 cards, which would be the 2 strikers and the 3 werewolves. These in for the 2 strikers, and then possibly 3 effect veilers, or 2 effect veilers and a Jupiter. Just side those in, and then just like, or even Dimensional Alchemists. That's another iffy I'm thinking about. But I will be side decking the Kristya-less. I'll be making it then playable. Sorry, that's my dogs. They're barking in the background. Sorry about that. But I mean, I have the Kristya-less. I'm gonna use them, and just not with the TGs main decked. So whenever I side the TGs out, I will make the Kristya-less. So don't worry, I'm not like a noob. Like I know how good the card is. So, but thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think on the deck, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See you later.